Yo, what's going on guys? It's Jeb, and in today's video we're gonna be talking about how to brand yourself. I get asked this question all the time, how do I start, where do I begin? I think one of the essential elements to this I cover in my Building a Brand Start Here video, which will be linked in the description. I highly recommend starting there, but in this video we're gonna be talking about a few things that you can do to start looking like your brand online, how to really, start feeling, knowing where to create content, knowing how to align better with that. And there's a couple things that it comes down to. First and foremost, the most important thing I think with really, doing something that you can stay consistent with is making sure it's aligned with your passion. You want what you're trying to do online to align back with who you are, what you want to be doing, and where you want to be going. So we really need to understand where our interests are day to day. You don't have to create a brand around something fake and like a fugazi out here. You want it to be something that you're really genuinely interested in. Don't be afraid about, creating content and building a brand around something you don't necessarily know how to do at a pro level yet. You just need to really love it and be true to it as you go throughout the process. The next step in that, after you've really found your passion, your interest, what you want to be consistent with, you need to start learning how you can create content around that. And don't be afraid to pull content from other people online. Add that into your tool belt of what I can be creating, what I should be modeling my stuff after, and then begin putting out content around that. Don't worry about if it looks like the best person in your space yet. You need to start with where you're at and begin the journey to get to where you want to be. You're not going to be perfect on day one. For example, my YouTube videos don't really look like I want them to look like yet, but as I create, as I learn about different lighting, as I learn about different cameras, different setups, whatever it may be, I'm going to get there, but I'm not creating now, because the paralysis of inaction is the worst thing you can do when you're building your brand. The next thing is you need to get involved with that network of people, at least online. I also recommend trying to do it offline as best as you can. There are profiles around almost every topic today online. You need to be engaging, liking, reaching out, DMing, getting on phone calls and conversations with those people to just understand their stories. Where did they come from? What was essential while they built their brand to get to where they are today? That idea of networking, using social media to be social, is essential to building your brand. It's an essential to getting your name out there, being a player in your space. If you know all the players, you're gonna get respect, notoriety, you're gonna be associated with that mission and start getting the inbound leads, traffic, referrals, engagements you're looking for. And then, another element of this that is essential is staying consistent. Going back to the idea of creating content, I'm a huge believer in content planning. We don't have to open up a calendar and make sure everything's spaced out just right. That's a certain level if you can get there. But at the beginning, start with a list. Things that you can film on your phone, things that you can set up a camera and film. Today, I have 10 video ideas. I'm going through all of them, right? It's make sure that you can hold yourself accountable with lists. It'll help make the creation process easier. I highly recommend doing that so you can stay consistent. But it's not just creating content, it's engaging, it's outreach, it's networking, it's all of those things need to be happening day after day. You gotta be punching the bag every single day to get to where you're going, to reach the passion, the mission, the exposure that we're looking for. You gotta start today, you gotta start now, and you gotta be consistent. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you're thinking about how do I brand myself, how do I start building my personal brand, what should I be doing right now, those are a few tips and tricks to get you on the way. If you wanna see another video about branding, development, really getting closer to where you want to be going with your brand, I highly recommend checking out this video. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to DM, email me, or whatever, and I'd love to talk to you guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!